Minister Jayalalitha writes to the Prime Minister again seeking his immediate intervention on the repeated attacks on fishermen. A 35-year-old woman is murdered in MGR Nagar. The police suspect it could be murder for gain. Sewage pipelines rupture in Adyar. Untreated sewage finds its way into the river. Fisherfolk say their catch will be affected. Authorities are tight-lipped. The Election Commission wants political campaign on TV channels to fall under poll expenses. Actor DMK MP JK Ritesh is arrested on land-grabbing complaint and sent to the Vellore jail. VCK accuses the Tamil Nadu government of adopting double standards in awarding compensation. The new Tamil Nadu Congress chief fires the fight's first salvo, wants a probe into the funding of Kudangolam protest.
பணம் எங்கிருந்து வருகிறது? இதனுடைய பின்புலம் என்ன? இவர்களுக்கு எதற்காக இவ்வளவு சக்தி வந்தது என்பதை ஆராய்ந்து வெளியிடுகிற பொறுப்பு மத்திய அரசுக்கு இருக்கிறது என்பதை நான் இந்த நேரத்தில் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன்.
An auto driver jumps into the Kuam River. Sources say alcohol was the trigger. The International Justice Mission ropes in school children to create awareness about bonded labor. Tamil Nadu to get 7 new exclusive traffic police stations. Chennai gets 2 at Valasarvakam and Chemancheri. A depression in the bay may lead to heavy rain in Chennai after a short spell of sunshine. Hello and good evening and welcome to News Tonight with me Anu George Kanjanathopal on NDTV Hindu. A lot has been happening across the country, from Coast Guards going all-terrain to issues in bonded labour being addressed by school students. Before all that, the national headlines. The Delhi High Court has granted bail to Sudhindra Kulkarni and 2 former BJP MPs in the cash for vote scam. The eyewitnesses in the double murder of 2 men in Mumbai identifies the 4 accused in the killing. Killer of Jessica Lal, Manu Sharma, gets conditional parole to attend his brother's wedding. General Musharraf speaks exclusively to NDTV, says the case of Dawood's extradition is complicated. Murli Manohar Joshi strongly denies suggestion that he put pressure on the probing of 2G scam. The London Olympics runs into controversy again, this time over a stadium sponsorship by Dow Chemicals. And Facebook warns users of an unknown code after mass spamming and hacking is reported in Bangalore and North India. The Chief Minister, Ms. Jayalalitha, has written to the Prime Minister yet again, this time again on the attack on Indian fishermen. She has sought an urgent action by the Prime Minister. She has written to the Prime Minister that Lankan Navy's attacks on Tamil Nadu fishermen continue unabated. That the Lankan Navy pelted stones on Tuesday and 1 fisherman was seriously injured. She also added that India should assert itself with Lanka to control rogue elements in Navy. A 35-year-old woman was allegedly murdered for gain in MGR Nagar. Police is at the scene of crime. Our crime correspondent Salim has more information on this.
35-year-old woman, a housewife, was found lying dead in a pool of blood in Chennai's MGR Nagar a short while ago. Sources from the police department say that the woman's throat was slit with a knife. The police have arrived at the scene of crime. The body is still at the scene of crime. Sniffer dogs and forensic experts will be pressed into service. As of now, sources say that some jewels are missing and this case is a murder for gain. The police will move the body to a government hospital for a post-mortem examination. As of now, police say that they have some clues and they will zero in on the accused shortly.
Sewage water from Metro Water at Adyar has leaked into the sea. The residents claim that their fishing will be affected and want the sewage water to be treated before it is let into the sea. They also allege that the authorities are not taking any action, although it's illegal to let untreated water into the sea, and have filed a complaint with Metro Water.
கழிவுநீர் பைப்லைன் வந்து புதைச்சிருக்காங்க. இது வழியாக பைப்லைனில் வந்து கழிவுநீர் போயினே இருக்கும். இப்போ சமீபத்தில் வந்து இந்த பைப்லைனை உடச்சிருக்காங்க. உடச்சதுனால என்ன ஆகுதுன்னா, இந்த கழிவுநீரெல்லாம் டைரெக்டாக சுத்திகரிக்காமல் ஆறில் போயிட்டு கலக்குது. இதனால் என்ன பிரச்சனை பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, ஏற்கனவே வந்து நம்ம ஆறு வந்து கெட்டு போயிருக்கு. இப்போ இது டெய்லியும் விடாமல் இந்த ஆற்றுல இந்த தண்ணி கலக்கிறதுனால முகத்தோர வரைக்கும், கடல் ஆரம் சேர்கிற வரைக்கும் அந்த தண்ணி வந்து போகிறதுனால அந்த முகத்தோர பகுதியில் மட்டும்தான் மீன்பிடி தொழிலை பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க மீனவர்கள். இதனால் இந்த தண்ணி வந்து ஃபோர்ஸாக போயிட்டே இருக்கிறதுனால முகத்தோரத்துலேயும் மீன்பிடிப்பு தொழில் வந்து கண்டிப்பாக ஒட்டுமொத்த மீன் வகையும் அழிஞ்சிடும். இது சட்டப்படி சிஆர் சட்டம் கடற்கரை ஒழுங்குமுறை சட்டத்தின்படி வந்து அறிக்கையின்படி வந்து சுத்திகரிக்கப்படாமல் எந்த தண்ணியுமே வந்து ஆறுலேயும் சரி கடல்லையும் சரி சுத்திகரிக்கப்படாமல் டைரெக்டாக வந்து விடக்கூடாது சட்டப்படி.
To stop the misuse of television channels run by political parties during election, the Election Commission has come with a new order. The political campaign done by party-run television channels will now be included in the candidates' poll expenses. Television channels showing party leaders campaigning during the polls, Election Commission will now calculate the expenses for the program based on standard advertising rate of the channel, and it will be added to the candidates' expenses. In a letter to the chief electoral officers of all states and union territories, the Election Commission has directed them to collect the rate card of all television channels, newspapers, radios 6 months before the expiry of tenure of the assembly and keep a watch on channels during poll campaign. District level and state level committee will send notices to the candidates about the inclusion of poll expenses for the TV campaign shows. The Election Commission's order comes after it received large number of complaints that political parties owning television channels benefit by regular showing campaign of the party, affecting the level playing field for other parties. Southern states top the list of TV channels run by political parties. In Tamil Nadu, political parties like AIADMK, DMK, PMK, Congress and DMDK own television channels. It has almost become routine. Every week you hear of some DMK leader being arrested on land grabbing charges. Today, it was the turn of actor turned politician J.K. Ritesh. The DMK MP was picked from his Mylapore residence by a Kanchipuram police team early this morning based on a complaint by a farmer. Ritesh is among a slew of DMK leaders, including former ministers who have faced arrest in land grabbing cases. The party labels the police action as political vendetta. Government sources say the law is just taking its course. Our crime correspondent Salim tracks this case.
From his role as a tough cop in Tinseltown, J.K. Ritesh found himself on the other side of the fence this morning. A Kanchipuram police team swooped down at his Mylapore home a little before the newspaper boy arrived and arrested the DMK MP. The trigger, a complaint from a farmer in the temple town. In his complaint, Sami Kanna alleges that his land, about 1.45 acres, was sold by Ritesh using a forged power of attorney. A charge Ritesh denies. Ritesh had made his electoral debut in 2009 and was elected to the Lok Sabha from the Ramanathapuram constituency. He will now have to spend the next fortnight in the Vellore prison. His lawyers say he has been framed and plan to move an application for bail soon. In Kanchipuram, with camera person Kulasekaran and Salim, Evelyn Matthew for NDTV Hindu.
The VCK Working Committee met today and passed resolutions on many issues. On Paramakudi, the government has announced 1 lakh rupees for families of victims, while government is offering 2 lakhs for rain-affected victims. They say that this is injustice because if they get 2 lakhs, families of Paramakudi victims should be given 10 lakhs. On Kudamkulam, they say that the government should go for a general referendum, that it should be people's decision and verdict. They demanded that a team of MPs should visit the site. And on fishermen attacks, they said that the Tamil Nadu government should form an all-party team to meet the Prime Minister. They also discussed issues revolving around the controversial Anna Centenary Library. An auto driver jumped to his death at the Kuam River this morning. He survived by 2 sons and a wife, who claim that alcohol addiction was a cause of this event. The body is yet to be recovered and the 5 rescue services are engaged in a search using catamarans. This is his second attempt at a suicide. With the first one just hours before his death at 6 a.m., he was rescued by auto drivers the first time but could not be saved during his second attempt. B.S. Gnanadesigan was sworn in today as the new Tamil Nadu Congress Committee Chief. The Home Minister P. Chidambaram was present at the event. He offered his respects to former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi by his statue along with P. Chidambaram. The new Tamil Nadu Congress Chief is on his first mission and now wants a detailed probe to understand just who is funding the Kudamkulam protest. He also said that he would strive to bring back the rule of Kamaraj, the last Congress chief minister in the state, who's credited with introducing many reforms in the 1960s.
அதை போக்க வேண்டிய கடமை மத்திய அரசுக்கு இருக்கிறது. அதை அவர்கள் செய்கிறார்கள். இன்னும் தேவைப்பட்டால் மத்திய அரசை வற்புறுத்தி அந்த அச்சத்தை போக்குகிற நடவடிக்கைகளிலே தமிழ்நாடு காங்கிரஸ் ஈடுபடும். ஆனால் அதே நேரத்தில் இது யார் தூண்டுதல், இந்த பணம் எங்கிருந்து வருகிறது, இதனுடைய பின்புலம் என்ன, இவர்களுக்கு எதற்காக இவ்வளவு சக்தி வந்தது என்பதை ஆராய்ந்து வெளியிடுகிற பொறுப்பு மத்திய அரசுக்கு இருக்கிறது என்பதை நான் இந்த நேரத்தில் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன்.
The Coast Guards go all terrain. More on that on the other side of the break.